Hello, my name is Haley Powell, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about domestic violence and how it has infected over 12 million people. 12 million people, and also someone that I personally knew. Someone I grew alongside with through day in and through day out. So it was the year of 2017. March 31st. She was attending high school, having a good old day, laughing, hanging out with her friends, when she gets a text message from her mom. Being in biology class, she wasn't able to answer that text right away, but she glances down and her heart falls. She doesn't know what to do. The text message reads, "Samantha was killed. Samantha was killed this morning." Not even knowing what to do, thinking that it was just a cruel joke, the girl just laughs it off. Thinks that they're just trying to punk her, thinking that, oh no, she's fine. That could never happen. We trusted him. She goes outside the classroom, and calls her mom, and just can't even believe it. Can't even believe what she's hearing. That her cousin actually was killed. That her cousin was killed inside her own home. Her own home. The girl falls to her knees and doesn't even know what to do. She just sits there, pleading and pleading. Please God, please tell me she's not gone. That girl was me. I was the girl who lost her cousin. I was the girl who got news that her cousin was fatally stabbed in the stomach. One of the worst ways to die. And her boyfriend didn't do anything. He literally just watched her die. How can you do that to someone? How can you not help them when you know they need help? How can you not help them knowing that this is it? This is their last breath. He didn't care though. The National Domestic Violence Hotline states that 24 people per minute are victims of domestic violence. Victimized. Not even knowing that they're being victimized. Is that crazy? How do you not know if you're being victimized when you're being spit at? When you're being punched, slapped, pushed around, even getting your hair pulled? How do you not know? Well, maybe they do know. They're just too scared to get out. Alongside this, 325,000 pregnant women are affected yearly by this. And this was stated by William Smock, someone who understands the topic. Can you imagine being pregnant and not knowing if your baby's going to make it? Not even knowing if your husband's going to slap you around once more, and only just to say, it'll never happen again, I love you. And then you go back and you replay that scenario over and over again. Thinking, what if I got out? What if I just did it? What if I put everything aside that we've ever been through and just left? The help guide states that the victim is being tortured by fear, the guilt, the shame, the intimidation. They use this to control you. They don't use this just to do it. They honestly believe that it is the right thing to do. But how? It is important to understand that domestic violence has that domestic violence does not discriminate. Domestic violence will go after heterosexuals, same sex, young, old, brand new to a relationship. They don't care. So it is our job to understand the signs. These signs include a black eye, a busted lip, a sprained wrist, bruising, something that my cousin had all over her face the day that we buried her. Something that the people at the group home, the people that were helping her family cope with the loss of their baby girl, they had to cover it. And even when I looked closer, you saw it. You saw how badly he beat her. And it just sickens you. It is also important to understand that this battering will not stop. That this battering will continue and continue until maybe your loved one is killed by domestic violence, until your loved one is victimized. Overall, the Joyful Heart Foundation states that 23% are killed by their current former lover. And if I knew this, honestly, I don't think I would ever let someone be as close to my cousin as he was. It's crazy to believe that even after everything, even after just everything, it's crazy to believe that all of this can happen in the blink of an eye, that you can lose a loved one without even knowing it. That you can lose someone and get told it the next day. I plead with you, please bring the awareness. And I ask of you, how many more people are you willing to die from domestic violence? How many more of your family members are you willing to lose? It's crazy to say, but there probably is one of your family members who are dealing with this type of trauma, but they're not even saying anything about it. So what I need of you to do is I implore you to make the difference. I implore you to make the change in which you want. How are you going to make the change without even going step foot? Helping that person, guiding them into the right direction, telling them you do not deserve this. Because, sad to say, they believe it. That monster has literally pushed that person around, leaving them with nothing, leaving them with no self-esteem. I ask of you again, are you willing to make the change? Are you willing to let one of your loved ones die once more? Thank you.